Hey, welcome to the Indomitable Legacy Coaching section for my site. If you are here today, that's because you're stepping into a new season of life that's calling forth from within you a new identity, a new belief system, new strategy, communication skills, habits, and simply put, a deeper level of awareness for life as a whole. Now, in this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about who I work with, what does the process look like, and what are the next steps. So who do I work with? So I work with individuals who feel and believe that they have a calling in life. Everything that they do is not just for themselves. They have in mind the generations ahead of them. And you have extremely high standards, which very often causes disbelief, doubt, confusion, and can cause self-sabotage. Now, that doesn't mean that you haven't come far in life. Everybody who has come far in life, we've all been through moments of disbelief, and all of that is not because we're lesser, but simply because of the standards. If there are no standards, then there's no expectation to become greater. So this is the people that I work with. You're very well aware that the only way to progress your reality in a way that you can fulfill the requirements of that reality, whether it's in your business, in the organization that you lead for, as a parent, as a father, and simply put, as a human being for this world. You're very aware that personal development is a must and that it's a non-negotiable. You invest aggressively, willingly, and with integrity into personal development. And you've been conditioning yourself for a while already. So that's who I work with. Let's talk about the process, because we're gonna be in a relationship for about 6 or 12 months, depending on where you are, where you wanna get, and then of course, budget. So I don't want there to be any surprises, so I want you to understand the process. I'm gonna explain it to you in a very simple way. And if you choose to go move forward with the discovery, then I'll dive a little bit deeper, answer more questions, and take a look at your life as a whole, and we'll take it from there. So let's talk about the first step. So first step is awareness. So in the first step, this is where I am becoming aware of your life as a whole, which is your identity, your beliefs, a little bit about where you've been, where you want to get to, your vision, and of course, your immediate environments and challenges that you're experiencing. With that, I'm also laying down principles that I have led not only my life with, but I've led my family and my clients' lives with. And these are principles that I have come to understand to be essential to a human mind. And I've understood this over the course of working with people over 25,000 plus hours and in breaking generational patterns of my own. So this is the first step in awareness. We're laying down foundation. I'm coming to understand you and your life as a whole, which also includes your vision. Then from there, we're moving into transformation, which is happening simultaneously as we're in the awareness process. So transformation is where I'm upgrading your identity, your belief system, and it's also integrating you with beliefs that you don't have yet, which I also call truth, in integrating you with truth that you're going to need in order to step into the next season of your life with confidence and conviction. Then from there is alignment. So in the universe that God created, there is the law of alignment, which basically means that as you are working on yourself, everything outside of you is aligning in order of how it needs to. And this works in both directions. If you're not working on yourself, then things are still aligning and you're going downwards. If you're working on yourselves, then things are improving and there is order in life. There is a system, and this system has order. Because of the extensive experience that I have, when I'm working with somebody, I know exactly what it is that needs to align next, whether it's relationship, whether it's a habit, whether it's communication skills, whether it's a relationship within your organization or the organization that you work for. You don't need to worry about that. This is why you are hiring me. I understand the alignment process very well. So with that comes strategy. So I'm a strategist, so I'm not gonna tell you what to do, what not to do. This is not about hype and, hey, you got this, and the best of the best succeed because they push through. It's not about that. This is about giving you strategy. The mind loves clarity. So depending on what area of your life we need to take to the next level next, I'm going to be giving you a strategy. And within that, I'm going to be teaching you the power of intention, which there's several steps for that. And with that, you are going to move into the next step, which is implementation. So you're going to take action. Keep in mind that you're going to do it from a new level of conviction, a new identity, not from pressure, not from obligation, but you're going to do it with all the confidence in the world. And from there, you are going to give me feedback, which is the last phase. In feedback, I'm going to assess your performance, the outcome, and then I'm going to be giving you feedback. So a lot of people have not come to understand that 50% of your personal development, and simply put, the rate at which you evolve, regardless of what area of your life you're trying to evolve, it happens because of feedback. But the feedback must be given to you from somebody who's on a completely different level of awareness and understanding and is outside the box. So this is the 6-step process that we follow throughout the course of either 6 or 12 months. And we're just rinsing and repeating, rinsing and repeating. So like I said, one good thing unfolds to another, and I'm constantly giving you feedback, and we're constantly addressing beliefs that need to be addressed. Remember that consciousness is layers. So one new season will bring forth new limits that need to be addressed within you, new strategies and a new understanding of life. And then we move into that season. You succeed in that season for however long that season will go, whether it's a month, 2 weeks, 3 months. And then from there, we're stepping into new seasons. And then keep in mind that there are different seasons in different areas of your life. So I work your life as a whole. This is for somebody who takes personal development and life as a whole on a very serious level. You're obsessed with personal development. So that is what the process looks like, depending on where you are, where you want to get, which we'll talk about that on a discovery, and whether we're doing 6 months or 12 months. This is how I can determine what your ROI will be. Okay, so, but I can tell you, just generally speaking, without knowing much about you, your situation, your successes and whatnot, that you're going to get about a 2 to 4 ROI on a 6-month. In a 12-month, you're gonna be getting about a 5 to a 10x. But that also depends on your coachability, how long you've been developing, and then of course, your environments as a whole. If all sits well with you, you're more than welcome to schedule a discovery call. Only serious inquiries. When I say serious inquiries, this doesn't mean that you need to feel obligated to work with me. Serious inquiries simply means that you are obsessed with personal development. And number 2, you are willing and ready to invest aggressively into your personal development because you understand life as a whole, because you have a sense of urgency in your life, and you understand that time is valuable and you're not about to waste it by trying to figure things out on your own. So if all sits well with you, schedule your discovery. Gabriella will message you. She's going to ask you a few questions, and if all aligns, then we will move on to a discovery and we'll take it from there. Thank you so much. I look forward to shaking your hand.